patient of masculine gender. His name is Pedro Frank. His age is 35 years old. It is employed at the company Paint Me I Tool the Good Painter. It has lots of the knowledge and we direct for ourselves to the Hospital San Jose. Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me? What is your name? How do you feel?
My name is Pedro Franco, doctor. I have a headache and dizziness.
For his clothing, I see that he is a painter or is employed industry of the painting. Is it correct?
Yes, doctor. I work at a paint and solvent factory in the paint area. 10 years.
Okay, Pedro, follow the light, please. Do you know of what the paintings and solvents are compound?
Doctor, the company where I work make the paints with the following chemical composition. Titanium dioxide, xylene, terbutanol, ethylbenzene, acetone, lead, oil and carbon dioxide. For the solvents, is use water, toluene, acetone, methyl isobutyl acetate, isobutyl acetate, isobutyl alcohol, and butyl sulfate.
Different problems are going to generate the exhibition prolonged to this component in his head, such as drowsiness, vomiting, annoyance in the eyes, nose, and gut. Also, it can generate cancer of lung, of pancreas, and leukemia, not lymphocytic. These are the most frequent in persons who realize his work is the recurrent measurements of personal protection are not had. We are going to do to what it has told me the different medical examinations to discard that it doesn't have in many in the illnesses that it mentioned. First, we will proceed with blood samples, and in the course of the day, a biopsy will be realized. Pedro, I'm so sorry, you have leukemia. I want to say to him that we'll detect in the chronic phase. This want to say that it is still not advanced and there are treatments to it we are going to the process. It doesn't worry and our hospital is going to be sent by a professional of health and safety in the work on the company which you make to see his conditions of work and those of his partners.
Oh my God, doctor! I put my life in your hands, and I got.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sebastian. I am Jonathan, engineer, professional health and security. I visit for inspection of the dangers which the workers and spouses.
Hello, Engineer Jonathan. Welcome. Of course, join me to tour the facilities while I'm going to contract This is a company that's dedicated to manufacture of paint and solvents, such as varnishes and similar coatings, printing inks and putties. This company has been in the market for several years at the national level, and it is the first time that I present this problem for the health of the environment, sir.
Mr. Sebastian, give me two prevention reports that the company makes, please.
Sure, I will call the engineer Edward. Engineer Ed introduced the supervised engineer Jonathan, who is doing a health and safely review at the work to the company. Please, engineer, show us the last report of the measurements that were made in the company, please.
Of course, according to the latest measurements made in April, the following concentrations were found in the work environment are. Wait a second, please. Alright, titanium dioxide 15, silene 40, terbutanol 30, acetone 15, lead 5, toluene 45, ethylbenzene 80, methyl isobutyl ketone 35, isobutyl acetate 20, isobutyl alcohol 9, butyloxetol 100.
Engineer, please tell us why it's the important to make these measurements in a solvent and paint company, please.
Because these compounds become air pollutants when evaporating, affecting the environment, and some of them are very soluble in water, so they can contaminate any body of water and be very dangerous for aquatic life, due to which they must be used adequate avoiding its evaporation and its discharge into the sewage system.
Good afternoon, Mr. Manager. An inspection was carried out on dangers and risks to which workers are exposed in your company facilities. During the inspection, I found the following findings. First, unsafe conditions were identified in the work areas. There is no demarcation work areas. The equipment is in poor condition, and there is no cleaning in work areas. It is also evident that workers do not have the personal protective equipment, which increases the probability of accident and occupational disease. On the other hand, there is a report of an investigation of occupational disease by a quality area worker who was exposed to different paint substance and solvents. This is worker report that he was never provided with personal protective equipment and underwent care training in the job. And finally, the company has not carried out any study of environment condition, which determines their condition and their possible effects on the workers.
I don't understand these accusations, sir, since we as our company work with the industrial protocols and environment regulations. To this extent, we speak of risk assessment by the company of the industrial process that we developed. So, Jonathan, engineer, let's do one thing as it is the first time that they present this problem in the company. I have 20 million reasons to take this case to beneficial solution for both parties, so we don't not aggravate the situation and we can continue in our business production.
I will not accept that money. I only have to tell you that the company will be sanctioned and most likely it will be closed by Minister of Labor until you take the appropriate corrective actions.
Leave immediately. I will call the lawyer of the company, and I will not let the production of the company interrupt me. So, get out my say.